Hello aspirants, welcome to Unacademy. I welcome you all to IAS Icons. In this lecture, we'll be talking about Battle of Saragarhi. Year 2022 marks 125th anniversary of the Battle of Saragarhi, the saga of valor, courage, which the history and years to come will remember. Exemplary courage and fearless men who fought against thousands of Afghan troops and wrote a history, wrote a story that coming generations will cherish forever. What this Battle of Saragarhi was, we'll discuss, we'll understand in detail. So this topic becomes the part of modern Indian history because the year when this battle took place, it is during those times when Indian struggle for independence was going on, which comes under the heading of modern Indian history. We'll discuss it in detail. If you are preparing for civil services, such type of articles, such type of lectures become really important. And apart from that, what becomes most important is your preparation. So start your preparation with India's largest learning platform, Unacademy. Sir, Unacademy gives you widest range of educators, flexibility to change course, end-to-end preparation, live mentorship, and all these things together ultimately results into toppers in almost all selection lists. You can see on your screens consistently Unacademy has been producing best results. So tomorrow you can be among those toppers securing first, second or third rank in the final selection list with the help of India's top educators, which will help your preparation, which will boost your preparation to the extent that you will be easily able to qualify this examination. Sir, my name is Shubham Sardhalia. I am your educator and mentor for this UPSC CSE preparation. We'll be discussing various topics, various subjects on this exclusive English channel of Unacademy IAS Icons. If you are following this channel for the first time, I request you all to please subscribe to it. Sir, Unacademy offers you plus and iconic subscription in which you can enroll using this code IAS Icons. This code becomes really important because it will get you maximum discounts on Unacademy. Sir, for a very limited period offer, Unacademy is now offering you 20% off. Normally you get 10% off, but for a limited period offer, if you use this code IAS Icons, you will be getting 20% off. With the help of this, you can start your preparation. You can opt for Unacademy optional subscription, and for all those who are unable to pay the entire amount at once, Unacademy offers you 0% EMI option, that you will have to pay the entire amount in monthly installments without paying any extra interest. Unacademy gives you iconic subscription with n number of benefits. You'll get one-on-one mentorship, daily mains answer writing practice, MCQ practice, chat-based doubt solving, study booster sessions, physical notes, live doubt solving. In short, sir, all these things accumulate, all these things summarize into best preparation, which will make your exam preparation different from others, and ultimately that will be your success mantra. Sir, to start with, September 12 marks the 125th anniversary of Battle of Saragarhi, a battle that was fought between British Army's Sikh regiment and Afghan tribesmen. In 1897, sir, 21 soldiers of Sikh regiment under British Army fought a battle to defend their outpost in front of 10,000 Afghans. They tried to hold their position for the longest time possible. Sir, can you believe 21 soldiers defending in front of 10,000 soldiers from Afghan? They laid down their lives, but they fought to the last breath, and ultimately that becomes the story of courage, story of valor. The Battle of Saragarhi that was fought on 12th September 1897, it was considered as the finest last stands in the military history of the world, not only for India, not only for this continent. But in the entire world, this becomes the finest stands when mere 21 Sikh soldiers stood to defend their outpost in front of 10,000 attackers. The 21 Jat Sikh soldiers were stationed at an army post in village in then northwest frontier province. Northwest frontier province, what is today known as Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in Pakistan. Khyber Pass, what we famously know it as. So in the Khyber Pass or Khyber Pakhtunkhwa area of Pakistan, which was earlier known as Northwest Frontier Province, there was a post known as Saragarhi. Saragarhi was actually a watchtower. There were two forts. One was Fort Gulistan and Fort Lockhart. In center of these two forts, there was a watchtower. Watchtower, I'll show you in a image in next slide. Watchtower is something where soldiers are stationed at the height, at an elevation to get the get the longer view of the surroundings. So watchtower was created where 6 soldiers were stationed to defend the area, and they could see Afghan soldiers coming up to attack them. Sir, the Sikh-Afghan rivalry, what we know as Sikh-Pashtun rivalry, dates back to 150 years before this Battle of Saragarhi. Like 150 years before this Battle of Saragarhi took place, already Sikhs and Afghans were rivals to each other. This all started in the year 1748 with the invasion of Ahmad Shah Durrani, whom we know as Ahmad Shah Abdali. So Ahmad Shah Durrani, Ahmad Shah Abdali is the same person, and he is the only person involved in third battle of Panipat. So third battle of Panipat, which was fought between Abdali and Marathas. So this was Ahmad Shah Abdali. In 1748, he attacked. He started his first invasion in the against the Sikh soldiers, against the Sikh kingdoms. For next 50 years, a bitter struggle ensued for the control of Punjab. Sir, from northwest frontier province or Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the next territory that comes up is present day Punjab. Either it is Punjab in Pakistan side or either it is in Punjab in India side. So that entire rich area, because that has always been a very rich area because of its agricultural produce. So all those invaders had eye on this area. They wanted control of this, and this was the very plan of Ahmad Shah Abdali or Ahmad Shah Durrani. He wanted to take control over this area, which was controlled by Sikhs. So that's why this Sikh-Afghan rivalry goes back to years in history. Afghan-Sikh War spanned from 1748 to 1837 in Indian subcontinent and saw multiple phases of fighting between the Durrani Empire and Sikh Empire. Sir, you see in this image, this person is Ahmad Shah Abdali or Ahmad Shah Durrani, who made multiple attempts to get control of this area. And this Battle of Saragarhi was part of this quest only. This was the watchtower. At this watchtower, certain soldiers were stationed to have a look of the area so that if some threat is approaching towards these two forts, Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan, it could be easily identified at an height. The two forts in the rugged northwest frontier province NFWP, now in Pakistan, were built by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Sir, these two forts, in between whom this watchtower was made, this Saragarhi tower was made, they were constructed by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. They were built by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, and later their name got changed because of Britishers. It was the fateful morning of 12th of September 1897 when Havaldar Ishar Singh, a very important name, sir, I assume that many of you know about it. You must have seen or you must have heard about this Bollywood movie called Kesari, a Bollywood blockbuster starring Akshay Kumar. So Akshay Kumar played the role of Havaldar Ishar Singh. This movie is based on Battle of Saragarhi only. So Havaldar Ishar Singh, through his binoculars when he was performing his duty at this Saragarhi watchtower post, he saw columns and columns and rows of Pathans marching towards their position. So this was the watchtower. From this watchtower, with the help of binoculars, he was able to see that Pathan soldiers were marching towards these Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan. And they were thousands in number, whereas these soldiers were just 21. The moment he saw this, he went on for assistance from this Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan. So that was his next step. When the moment he assessed that there is an approaching threat, he immediately sent a message to Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan that we have been attacked by, or we are about to be attacked by 10,000 or more, thousands of Afghan soldiers. We need some help because we are just 21 of those. The commanding officer tried to help them, but very soon he realized that the route between Fort Lockhart and Saragarhi watchtower was systematically cut off by the Afghans, by these Pathans. So what was happening? This was the watchtower and here was the Fort Lockhart. This route which connected Fort Lockhart with this Saragarhi outpost was systematically cut off. So now no assistance, no help could be provided to these 21 soldiers at this Saragarhi outpost who were about to be attacked by more than 10,000 Pathans. So the only option left with them was either they leave their positions, they withdraw their position and simply let Afghans or these Pathan invaders take over the control of this watchtower, or to fight till their last breath. Sir, this courageous Sikh regiment led by Havaldar Ishar Singh decided to defend their outpost till their last breath. And this becomes a real story of courage. After assessing the grim situation faced by him and his men, their commander Havaldar Ishar Singh called upon his men to seek their consultation on whether to hold the fort or abandon their post in the hope of surviving. So they were left with the only option. They knew that if they will not be able to sustain this post for a longer period of time, because ultimately 21 soldiers in front of thousands would be a very very small number. Even then, he decided to consult with his men that what to do, either to hold the fort or to abandon their position so that their lives can be saved, so that they can survive. All his men were courageous, brave Sikhs who got this courage, who learned this courage from their gurus. All these six soldiers unanimously decided to hold the position. They said, we'll not be stepping back, we'll not be abandoning their post. No matter what happens with our lives, we will hold our position. Ultimately, these 21 soldiers from British Army were fighting against 8,000 to 10,000 Afghan tribes, and still they managed to hold the fort for 7 hours. Sir, can you believe? 21 men defending their post from thousands of soldiers and still are able to hold their positions for next 7 hours. Though heavily outnumbered, the soldiers of 36 platoon led by Havaldar Ishar Singh fought till their last breath, killing 200 tribals and injuring 600. So causing the casualty of around 1,000 people by these 21 soldiers is bravery that was never seen earlier, and we may not see the same courage, same bravery in years to come. This became really important because this was the part of British Indian Army, and ultimately the Britishers, the British Crown and Royal Queen Victoria awarded these 21 dead soldiers with Indian Order of Merit. Sir, prior to this, what was happening that there was a tradition that gallantry medals cannot be given posthumously. If somebody loses his life, he cannot be awarded posthumously. But this battle and the result of this battle marked the departure from this tradition, and Her Highness Queen Victoria awarded 21 dead soldiers of 36 Sikh of Indian Order of Merit. This Indian Order of Merit can be compared with Victoria Cross or present day Paramveer Chakra. Along with these 21 soldiers' families were given 50 acres, which is what is known as 20 marabbas of land, and rupees 500 each. So, sir, 125 years ago, 500 rupees was a big amount. 50 acres of land was a huge possession, and apart from it, the legacy, the history, the bravery these 21 men showed was really exemplary. In 2021, a bronze statue was erected in United Kingdom in order to honor these 21 soldiers who laid down their lives while defending their outpost as the part of British Indian Army in Saragarhi. So, sir, recently it was 125th anniversary of Battle of Saragarhi, so it becomes really important that we should understand, we should know what this entire battle was about and how these 21 men showed exemplary bravery. I hope we are clear till here. Start your preparation today with Unacademy. Unacademy is giving you mains test series for 2023. Sir, this test series will help you master the art of answer writing, because that is the most important part for UPSC preparation. How much you know, that's not the issue here. How much you are able to present while writing your answer, what you know, that can only be showcased while you write your answer. So you need to master this art, and this can be possible only with the practice, and you can start your practice today with Unacademy's mains test series, where you'll get 30 full sectional tests, customized feedbacks, high quality model answers, live analysis sessions, best practice to improve your performance. Sir, enroll today. Unacademy gives you Doubt Darbar, where almost more than 3,000 learners have already cleared their doubts for free. You can also get your doubts clear with Unacademy. Sir, you enroll today in our subscriptions, use this code IAS Icons. And if you are joining this channel for the first time, subscribe to this channel so that you can get access to such type of knowledgeable videos which will enhance your preparation journey. Thank you very much. All the best. Keep working hard. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.